Hi, this is a system tester. What it's used for is to test your system. It allows you to back test it manually, but it makes it fairly easy, especially if you're constantly changing parameters and indicators. And I guess first we'll add it to the chart. And just in case it shows up, like if you have chart in foreground like this, you'll notice that's what it may look like. If it looks like that, you just have to go back and change it to chart on background. So this is not an algorithm. These are just indicators I put on the chart, just for a demo. The way this is designed is that when you put the trade in, you're putting two half trades of whatever 2% of your account. You split that in half, make two trades, trade the first one. You'll get out at target 1, then you move the stop to break even, and then the second one, you'll let it run until your exit indicator says to get out or it gets stopped out. Anyway, we're just going to start here at this rightmost edge over here. I'm using the trade finder to advance through, but you could just put it on any chart and hit the F12 key to advance. You don't need this. But anyway, to start, you hit on, and that's going to start the new session. And you advance, keep on, go through your, let's just say that we're going to get in right there. So I hit buy. You'll notice over here, the green line, that's the entry point. Blue line is the first target. And the red line is obviously the stop. These are based on the ATR settings that I showed you back here that you can put in right there. You can change those if you want. On this buy, you can see that this is the stop right here, red. It's 102 pips below the target, or below the entry point, sorry. And then the green is the entry level. Right now, it's this line will show you if you're positive or negative in pip value currently. And then this shows you where target 1 is and how many pips away. And this will give you approximately how much it is. I'd also like to say that this doesn't include spread or swap or any of that. And then this lighter blue color down here, this is the target 2, which won't become active until hopefully we hit target 1. So anyway, we're going to advance through. See, right now we're 23 pips down. Now we're 80-something pip. I think I'll just get out of there. Anyway, we'll continue. And to the next row right there. I'll just say we'll get in there. Take a buy. We'll take another buy. Okay, right there. See this blue, the lighter blue showed up. It hit the first target, and then you'll notice that the red line's gone, but basically the red line is right where the green line or the entry point is, which is reflected over here. It says the stop now is at 0 pips. You're not going to lose anything. And the first trade made 57.2 pips. And currently the second trade is at 75.9 pips. And both the entry green and the target 2 will generally show the same thing from now until this particular trade ends, which is right then. Basically, we got stopped out, but at break even, so we didn't lose anything on that trade. We actually made 57 pips or so. So continue to the next one. Probably should advance forward because it hasn't crossed. Okay, now it's crossed. I can tell that it will enter sell. Continue on down, hopefully. That we got stopped out at that trade. Continue to advance forward. Oh, there's an entry. We'll just take a buy there. Can you see the values showing up? Target, entry, stop. Continue back up. Oh, I'll take a sell. Oh, we made something. We got stopped out at break even. And so forth. Anyway, when you're done, you hit off. And then what you do to, because it just generated a CSV. Going to the MQ4 folder, files, cQ-Indicators. Most of this stuff won't be here. You'll probably only have like the system tester. Open that, go into the CSV files, and then it'll be right here. And these, each pair, each time you do a test, it'll have a different number. These are the number of seconds. This is the date that you did it on. This is the time frame, and obviously the symbol. So this is what the file looks like. These are the trades, but now I'll open it up in Calc, and you can see what it looks like there. All right, I'm just opening the CSV file in Calc, or LibreOffice Calc. The thing, I think the commas are selected or something else is selected. Just set semicolon. And when it opens up, this is what it should look like. And this is currency, the time frame. This is the time that we made it. This is the account currency. That's the broker. Oh, and these are just notes that you can add. You can add them in the dialog box, which like if you go here, these notes right here you can add. And then this is the total number of pips, which it wasn't at all that great, but it's just kind of random. This is just to show you. It'll tell you the average time it took to hit target 1 is 2.4 days. The average time it took for each trade is 3.4 days. There's only 5 trades, and 3 of them were wins, 2 of them were losses. And then the win pips was that many, loss pips. The odds of winning versus the odds of losing. The average win size, the average loss size, and the expectancy. Again, this is just a test, but it's showing that it's not a very good one. You would lose if you're into the expectancy thing. If you're not, if you just want to go for that value, the number of pips, then that's fine. These are the, indicators that are on this particular chart. Sometimes you may have 2 or 3 charts filled with indicators, but this is just the indicators that are on the current chart with the system tester. And then this is just the backup information. The symbol, period, the type of buy or sell, trade number right there, entry time, first target, length in days. These numbers are in days. Even if you switch to the 1-minute chart, it's going to tell you in days. Target 2 is, this is the time that it actually took. So if you need to go back and recreate them, you can use these times. And there's the entry price, stop price, first target, and second target, which this one got stopped out. This is the first trade, number of pips you made or lost. Second target, 2 trade pips won or lost. That's the total pips for the trade. And when you add all those up, you end up with this number here. And then the rest of it is basically just calculated on the win and loss. And in essence, that's it. But if you're going to have a lot of, if you're going to do this for 28 pairs and go back at least a year or two, this should save you quite a bit of time as far as handwriting or typing in this information or calculating it. That's the whole idea behind the indicators, just to save you time in doing it. And hopefully it will. I will be updating the trade finder. I'm going to add another, where it basically will advance all the charts that are connected, to the trade finder. Like you could have, 1, 2, 3 other charts, but it'll just be a button, just like the F12. You can look forward to that. But anyway, that's it.